in Mumbai, India. I was 11 years old when I first visited the planetarium. I was this little girl in a big chair, and when the lights went off, the dome became magical with all those twinkling stars, those planets moving into different constellations. I think the vastness and the beauty of the sky is magical for me even today. But my life was really small and constricted when I was growing up. I was this very shy, quiet, super sensitive little girl. I didn't like to play and participate with others. I would rather just sit quietly by myself. I remember once I was in a room with 4 other women. I was about 7 years old, and they didn't even know I was in the room. There was a knock on the door, and this servant girl walks in. Her eyes are puffed, and she has bruises on her body, and she goes straight into the kitchen. I heard the hostess telling the other woman that her husband is alcoholic and he beats her up. I was really traumatized. I was feeling so much frustration that these women are not helping her, feeling sadness for that girl, and angry at her husband. But I didn't know what to do with my feelings and emotions, so I just stuffed them in. And I saw a lot of pain and suffering when I was growing up in a middle-class environment in India. Children begging, women carrying huge loads in heavy pouring rains. It was a lot for me, and I developed the habit of burying my feelings within me. But there was another side to India that I really liked very much. That was about spirituality, yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, natural remedies. So I started pursuing 2 passions. One was in the field of science. I did my master's in physics, I did computer science, I started working as project program manager in IT companies in India and later in California, USA. But my other passion also continued on the side, exploring different forms of yoga, meditation, looking at natural ways of living, holistic ways of living. I was seeing a science documentary on TV, and they were talking about an atom. And they just said the electrons, protons, neutrons in the atom constitute the matter part of the atom. And that's only 1% of the atom. 99% of the atom is just space. Well, we are made of atoms. So there's only 1% of us that is matter. And we can see matter with our eyes. That's our physical body. But there is 99% of us that we cannot see, that is subtle. So I'm 5 feet tall. I have another 500 feet of me that you cannot see. Can you even imagine me 500 feet tall standing here? That's how vast we are as humans. That's what they say in our spiritual world, that we have the entire universe within us. So I wanted to explore what is there in this 99% of us, in this non-matter part of us. I know science is exploring it too. They are finding subatomic particle, quarks. But when I look into my path, what is there in this 99%? Well, we have our emotions, our thoughts, the beliefs we carry, the experiences we have, our habits, things that we cannot see with our eyes, but are part of our non-matter part. And this non-matter energy of ours is our energetic field that is around us. So think about it. 99% of you definitely impacts the 1% of you, which is your physical self. So I went on this exploration mission to find out how can I balance my emotions, my thoughts, and I discovered hypnosis. That opened up this whole world of the subconscious and unconscious to me. And as I started looking into my subconscious and unconscious, I saw how much emotional baggage I had buried in there. All the negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart, I'm too short, life is so hard. Nothing that was empowering me. So I started the journey of reprogramming, rewiring myself, reprogramming, using hypnosis. And because I've done my master's in physics, I was interested in energy, using energy tools, using breath control, affirmations. And as I started doing this, a profound transformation took place within me. First and foremost, my stress levels went down a lot. My patience went up. I was working in a large IT company in California at that time. I come home from a long day at work, and I see the house messy, and it used to get me so frustrated. Same scenario now. I come home, I see the mess around, and I think, oh, my children are having a good time. It's a big transformation for me. My productivity went up a lot. Earlier, previously just balancing house, work, kids, activities. Both my kids are into competitive sports at a world-class level. Life was so hectic. And now I was doing all of those activities, and I had more than enough time to restart my meditation practice, to join some courses, and I was so calm throughout the day. It was an amazing shift. As I was working in this non-matter part of me, 99% part of me, with my emotions, thoughts, experiences, I started discovering talents and gifts that I had, which I was not aware of at all when I was working in IT. I discovered I am naturally gifted in healing, holistic healing, that I have knowledge and wisdom in that field. So in 2007, I took a leap of faith. I quit my IT job and started my own healing practice. I wanted to empower people to live naturally, to use this tremendous amount of potential they have in the 99% part of them, help them weed through their emotional problems and issues. I've traveled to 15 plus countries in the world, worked with people from all diverse cultures, backgrounds, and it's so amazing to see the transformation happen when they start taking care of their emotions, thoughts, their experiences. It's super fulfilling. And I'm continuing my exploration of this world. There is so much scientific evidence, research going on around the world to see how our emotions and thoughts are affecting our physiology. How is anger affecting your cardiovascular health? What is stress and depression doing to your physical body? And more of these studies are conclusively proving that our emotional systems and our mental systems deeply impact our physiology. For most people, when they think about health, they're thinking only of the physical body, so it's all about diet and exercise. But we have world-class athletes who are doing great, have a great diet, and who exercise a lot. But they still go through emotional issues, mental issues, physical issues. So it's time for us to expand our understanding that we are not just this physical being of 1% matter. We are this enormous energetic field. And that field is affecting our physical body. So what can we do? I think it's good to start with awareness. Become aware during the day how your emotions are. Are they fluctuating all over the place, or are they more balanced? Are your thoughts positive, or are they negative? Awareness shifts your energy positively. I'm an energy healer. Even if you take no other action, just being aware. A second very effective tool is grounding. The earth is also made of atoms, and the earth's energy field is enormous and amazingly big. So if you can connect your energy field to the earth's energy field, you can remain centered and grounded. It doesn't matter what life throws at you, you will remain centered. So how do you ground? A simple way to do it is to walk bare feet on earth for 10 to 15 minutes, or stand bare feet on earth for 10 to 15 minutes. If you cannot do that, then you can do it through visualization. You can just sit anywhere calmly, visualize yourself standing bare feet on earth, and your energy will get so strengthened. There are tons of scientific research going on about grounding also, how it is benefiting humans in their physical health and their psychological health. So it's time for us to realize that we are not just a physical being. We are way more than that. We are amazingly vast energy fields. And each one of you have so much talents and abilities that are lying in this 99% of you. I switched my career, something I could never have dreamt of when I was working in IT. I was totally unaware that I have any gifts outside of IT. And each one of us, we have unlimited potential. As you start calming your emotions, becoming more positive thinkers, you will discover aspects of you which you haven't known. And all of these new gifts that you'll discover will help you to navigate through life so much more easily. I have become so different from the shy little person that I was to where I am now, standing in front of all of you talking. A huge transformation. And I'm continuing my exploration in the world of 99% non-matter to see what else do I have, who else am I? And each one of you can do that. If I can do it, so can you. Imagine a world where people are emotionally balanced, very calm. Won't we all thrive better there? A legacy we can be proud to leave our children. Another simple tool that you can use is breathing. Our breath is a tool. Most of us are unconscious breathers. But if you convert your breath from being unconscious to consciously breathing with intention, you can flush out the emotions that you don't need. So if I'm feeling stress, I can just breathe it out. And I can breathe in calmness instead. It's a very simple tool. The more you use this tool, the more effective it becomes. So I want you to remember that you're not just a physical being, you're way more than that. Your emotions and thoughts impact your health way more than we realize. And you can use simple tools and techniques to balance your emotions and thoughts and to discover new aspects of you and create a more beautiful community and a more beautiful world of balanced, emotionally calm people. After all, health is wealth.